Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and it's Monday. I tried to change the title of this darn live, but it did not want to cooperate with me. So it says Make It Mondays. It should say Whips Spring Cleaning Week. Yay! And I didn't update any of that stuff. So I'll just have to go back and fix all that and, hope we get people participating in the spring cleaning next week. Or not next week, the rest of this week. Oh, good morning. Let's see. I saw Steven, good morning, and Frizzy, you're in here early. Kendall, good morning. Sharon, BB. Good morning, Lisa H. Angela. Kendall. Has Amazon gotten the thing with your book straightened out yet? Oh, with Frizzy. Oh, goodness. I hope everything is going okay with you, Kendall, that you are healing and doing well and being healthy, staying healthy. Oh, love it. So if you are working on the new Friends shawl with me from Pandemonium Express, he had a few typos in it. So you should be getting new patterns if you've already purchased it. You should be getting updated ones. So make sure you get the updated ones. Ooh, finally. That's awesome, Frizzy. Yay. Yep, I'm patiently waiting for my signed hard copy because I've got the first one sitting right over there being displayed on my counter, and I will display all of them. Good morning, Erica. Nice to put a face to your name in places. And Cami, good morning. It's so funny. This is supposed to be my whip spring cleaning week. I quickly grabbed this off my counter because it's like I need to use it up. All I have is this one skein of this, and this won't go very far. And I was like, I need to make another bag. And so I was thinking, I saw your horses, Angela. They're awesome. I was wanting to make a. Marianne is inspiring me to make another crossbody bag, but this ain't gonna run through my Addy machine. So I was like, I'll just crochet it like she is. Just come up with my own crossbody design. Should we do that, or should we do whips that are already going? It's spring. We got to make new things, right? It's spring. Yes, those horses are pretty cool. I never would have thought to do that with the squares. Oh, here's my shawl with Panda's pattern. I think it's turning out. I'm gonna have to block it, y'all. I'm gonna have to block it. See how it's curling up at the bottom, but that's Tunisian. Man, this side over here looks different than this side over here. It smells like it's tighter or something. I don't know. No, I mean, like when I look at it here, it looks the same. Just on the camera, it almost looks like it's leaning a little bit, but I think it is a little bit just because of the nature of Tunisian. This isn't even half of a cake yet. I'm not even halfway through the first cake yet. Finish one and start one. I mean, this one wouldn't take very long. I mean, it's a chunky yarn. So I could get it done pretty quick. Be right back. All right. I hope I don't miss Miss Melissa. Gotta have my Melissa every morning. God Cherry vanilla. All right, let's see. What size hook does this take? Or not take. It recommends a 9. I think this is an 8. Which I want to go down just this hook size because I want to make it tight. Hello. You came in second. There she is, Melissa G. Well, Restream didn't show me till just now, so there might have been some. Atlanta Nana, good morning. If you're still here. Oh, I turned off the sound for a second so I could open up my can. I don't know why I do that, but that way it's either not too loud or YouTube doesn't think I'm drinking on the job. That's plenty big. See, it's 12 stitches. 12 stitches. All right, so if I do 12, I do 13. That's 11. I need to do 14. You're tired? Yeah. I actually slept decent last night. Like, the hotel room, oof. Aches and pains when I woke up. And this morning it was much better. Frizzy's back. Frizzy's back. Okay, so if I do second one, no, I need to do one more, right? I can't remember the math on these bags, but it's whip day. Yes. Okay, so if I do, I want 12 and 3. So I need 14. I need 15 to get, okay. Yeah, all right, so that way I can go, all right, so y'all want to make this with me. I will go slow. This is fun. We're going to make a little Marianne and Grammy Rita. We're making a crossbody bag. I'm creating something, Marianne, because of you. I keep seeing all these crossbodies you had, and I had this sitting on my counter this morning, and I literally grabbed it as I walked past to come sit down. I saw it, in about a split second, I said, ooh, crossbody. I can make a quick one with that. So I'm making it, and then we'll finish our whips. So if we can make this fast, we'll work on those. I have too many. I have made myself back up to the two I don't know how to say it. I want to say 2 decades, but there's not 20 years of projects back here. the 2s, the 20s. I'm back into the 20s, y'all. Okay, so I chained 15 with my chunky yarn here. I'm going to crochet into the second chain single crochets. Yay, a bag. All right, so 1 in each of the stitches. I'm going into the side or the top of the V. When I turn it sideways, I have the top of the V facing me and the bump facing you guys. So I'm going into that top post of the V, I guess you could say, or the back loop is another way of saying it. Technical way of saying it. Good morning, Erin. And good morning, Steven. I missed you. And Beth. Good morning, Elizabeth. So we're making a crossbody bag, y'all. Get your yarn, make a crossbody with me. If you don't have a chunky yarn, hold 2 4 weights together or something. I have an 8mm hook here. Okay, so I have I'm doing single crochets into each chain across. In the last one, I'm going to do 3. 1, because we're going to turn our corner. 2, 3. So when we're all said and done, when we go around the chain, we're going to have 12 is 24 plus 6 is 30. So we're gonna have 30 chains total, or 30 stitches, not chains. 30 chains. Okay, so I have 3 in the last one, and then so on the other side of the chain, I'm going to do the other part of the V, the loop left over from the V. So there's 1, and if you count, you should have 12 after your 3 in the last one. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good morning, Rebecca. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, so in the last one, there's one more like loop thing on the end here. I'm going to put 2 more in there because that's the first one we did. So 1 and 2, and then I'm going to slip stitch into the first single crochet. I'm going to, oh, I just single crocheted. I meant to slip stitch. Slip stitch. All right, let's write this down so we can replicate. All right, so I chained 15, and then I did 1 single crochet in each, starting in second from hook. And then 3 single crochets in last chain, and then 1 single crochet in each of next 12, turning and working other side. This is hurting my arm. Working other side of chain. 2 single crochets in last chain, and then slip stitch to join. Then we're going to chain 1. Good morning. Who did I miss here? Yarn Art Manhattan Glitter. Oh, that's right. I think I've seen that. It does. I mean, it has. She put all the right words in there. Sparkle and shiny and metallic, all in the same sentence. All right, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to single crochet into the first stitch. Single crochet in same stitch as slip stitch. Okay. And then we're going to single crochet into hold on a second. Back up. We are going to put a stitch marker in our first stitch. And then we're going to continue single crocheting in each stitch around for a total of 30 single crochets. And then let's see, single crochet in each stitch around 30 single crochets. All right, so this is round 1. This is round 2. We are quickly making a crossbody, and then I'll get into my spring cleaning. This will be fast. This will be fast. All right, so how many do I have here? 5. You know what? We're starting a new spring with a new make and cleaning up all the old. We're starting it off with something fresh and new. And I keep losing my place in counting here. 3, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. So you guys can make this with me if you want. 12. While you're sitting here chit-chatting with me. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, we're just going to make one quick, or a quick little whip. 22. I mean, it's not going to be sitting around unfinished, so that's the point. 25, 26. I think I might have miscounted because I'm coming up a little early here. 28, 29, and 30. But I think, let me count this real quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Okay, so I do have 30. Let's see. 2 of 3 grandchildren visited last evening. May go to a restaurant for Mother's Day, so I want to have it done by then. We don't eat out often. Oh no! So you got like a paper cut or something on your thumb, and not a paper cut, but a slight little slice, and it's funny. Lori, good morning to you. All right, so we're gonna slip stitch to join. I have 30 stitches. It looks like there's I need to tighten my slip stitch down because I have a large gap between the last two, the last one and the first one. All right, so I slip stitch to join, and then we're going to round 3, chain 1. I'm going to do one more round of single crochets. I'm going to do 3 or 4. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm just getting it started is all I'm doing. Edges. Just a tiny little thing. All right, so chain 1, single crochet into the same stitch that you slipped into, single crochet in same stitch as slip stitch, and then repeat last round. Repeat, rinse and repeat. So we're just going to put one single crochet into each of the 30 stitches. So you're going to chain 1 and chain 1 and single crochet back into the same stitch that you slip stitched into, and then in the next 29 after that. I'm going to be able to make multiple bags out of this at this rate because I haven't even finished the yarn barf or the yarn jingles that were hanging from this little skein. All right, 1 in each. So if you have a chunky yarn like this, you can make a quick little crossbody. What stitch should we do? Should we do half double crochet or double crochet for the main part of this? I mean, as much as I would love to have some fun little stitches, I think I'm going to keep it simple. Just to make this like a quick crossbody. Oh, I didn't put my stitch marker in the first stitch here. All right, so that should be the slip stitch there and that chain 1. So we're going to slip stitch into the first, pull it tight so that way it's not a giant gap there. So I've got my beginning rows here. You just unloaded 12 of yours. All right, so round 4. What do we want to use? Do we want to do another round of single crochets, or do we want to go into our main, change it up, and do like just, we can keep it plain. I just don't know which plain stitch I want to use. If I want to use half doubles or doubles. Nope, I want this to be the outside. Hello, Shirley. I'm working to convert your front yard into an edible landscape. Oh, fun, Rebecca. Okay. Any, mini, miny, mo. What should I use? Ooh, I could do an extended single crochet where I, if I remember right, yeah, go through chain 1 and go through there. So I need to chain 2 here at the beginning, I think. So I'm going to go in here, chain 1, and then a single crochet. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just keeping it simple too, Marianne. When I do mine, I change to a bigger stitch, usually don't just complete the sides. That's what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to do an extended single crochet. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think we're going to do an extended single crochet. Let's see. I'm going to try this and see what I think. All right, so chain 1, go through 2. Chain 1, go through 2. Chain 1, go through 2. So basically when you do a single crochet, you insert your hook, pull up a loop, you yarn over, pull through both, but I'm doing extended. So you chain 1 essentially. So you pull through 1, you yarn over, pull through 2. It's taller than a regular single crochet. It's almost a half double crochet size. So chain 1, pull through 2. Chain 1, pull through 2. You know what? I think I'm just going to do a half double or double. Or maybe do a half double. I don't know. Talking my head off. I'm here in spirit. No worries, Melissa G. Melissa G. You know, Shirley, that's a good question for those that garden. I don't know. Depends on your area, too. Are you going to lay a drip system in for watering ease? All right, so I'm going to do a stacked single crochet. So I'm going to single crochet, and I'm going to do another one on top. Let's see. A double crochet is definitely going to make this work up fast. Ooh, I know what I could do on my next one, maybe. Do linked double crochets the whole time instead of doing a foundation of single crochets. I might try the linked doubles and see, because that would like fill up holes. How do you do linked single crochets though? That's what I would want to do. Because I think linked with the chunky yarn would help fill in the holes, because chunky yarn tends to be a little holier because of it being chunky. I just want to use up this chunky yarn because I don't want to have it around anymore. It's like this is all I have, this, and it's like I don't want to go buy more just to make something else. So I'm going to try and make this go as far as it can. And all right, so round 4, if we stick with this, I'm going to do a stacked single crochet and double crochet in each around. Slip, stitch, join. So I'm literally just making this up as I go. Mm-hmm. 30 double crochets going into the round. Last year, as everyone was losing their gardens to too much watering, we had a drought and folks watered too much to compensate. I watered 1 time a week and my garden flourished. That's awesome. Yeah, our area is pretty droughty right now, so we need the moisture in a good way. Newer to crochet. Started a pocket shawl this weekend. I need to put my hook away and sleep at night and sleep. Oh yeah, I know the feeling. Although here lately I've been, once I go to bed, it's like, I don't know, I just don't feel like crocheting in bed, so I bring it in with me and then I lay it down next to me going, I don't feel like doing it right now, so. Water new plants. This is acting really weird. I'll see this. I don't know. I think it's too tight. I don't know, because I went down a hook size than the recommended. So it's probably not liking it. I wanted to make the stitches tight though. But once I manipulate it, it like stays put. So. All right. So we joined, we're going to chain 1, do another stacked single crochet in the first stitch that we joined in, and then another double crochet around. Double crochet. You might get the first poncho done today. That's awesome. Yay. A finished whip. Love it. This thing feels like it's going to be a lot bigger than a phone crossbody, but that's okay. It's a small crossbody. It'll fit other things. I'm going to try and remake the bag that I sent to Rebecca because she said she got compliments on it. So I was like, I need pictures of a few things because I have a couple pictures of it, which, you know, if I'm going to do, I need to start taking pictures, like a bunch of like angles of my projects that I make up. That way I don't have to, you know, worry about how I made it or how it looks and all that, because pictures help me. I don't know about this. Every round it gets all wonky, but I think it's just because of the nature of the what I'm making here. Just need to get further up on it, and maybe it'll stop doing it. But I think it's just how I'm holding it is what's causing it. So here's my phone, y'all. I could almost fit 2 side by side. Living in the desert makes gardening challenging. I got a moisture meter to determine water needs. Oh, Rebecca, you're fine. No rush. I'm just saying those are pictures that I need to remember to take, so that way, you know, I can remember what my stuff visually looks like. If for some reason it leaves my house, which, I mean, I would like things to leave my house as either being sold or given away, you know? You had to go shopping yesterday. You ran out of white yarn. Oh, darn. You had to go yarn shopping. You know, it's funny. Even though you have to go replenish yarn that you need, it's still fun. Because you get to, like, look at all the other yarn while you're, you know, going in there for the one thing. All right, slip to join. We're going to chain 1. So round 5, 3, 4, 5. Repeat last round. Round 6. All right, so I'm on round 6. So I'm going to do another round of double crochets real quick and see if we want to like change it up and do like a round or 2 of single crochets just to kind of break up the double crochets, or just keep it all double crochets the whole way up. You bought more than white. Of course, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's funny how like you go to, you know, you're like, I need to go buy more of this color because I need to finish this. But yet you end up like looking at other things and going, well, I need this now too. And I mean, case in point, my daughter needed fur yarn for her dragon that she made. And I went and looked at other yarn and ended up coming home with, where did I put it? I don't know where I put it. Some very colorful yarn that I want to make a bag with off my Addy. I was going to make a crossbody off my Addy. It might have been too long. Hopefully it'll start. Let me look at my camera real fast, y'all. Hold on. There it goes. Okay. You bought some neons for a poncho. Someone wants you to make them. Make my copy. The knurl stitch is next on the Celtic sampler throw. The knurl stitch. So is that like a knit purl stitch or something? The knurl? My goodness. That sounds quite interesting. She did finish the dragon. She did. She started that thing. Oh, when did she start that thing? Like Thursday or Friday, and finished it yesterday. Or no, she finished it Saturday while we were at the, I think she finished it while we were at the games on Saturday. Could have sworn she did. No, maybe, I think she like finished all the loose ends and things when we got back to the hotel room that evening. She finished that sucker in like 2 or 3 days. I have some yarn that I was thinking about using. I was going to make a floppy cat with it, but I was thinking of making a one of these with it. I don't know. I can't decide yet. Haven't decided yet. But that is the dragon. That is her creation. Yep, she finished it. All right. So I need to figure out how tall to make this. All right, so round 6, we're on round 3 of the double crochets. I was just thinking like a little belt, you know, not a literal belt, but like a little belt of like singles or something, just to kind of break up the monotony of the doubles. But honestly, the doubles look really cool. So I don't know yet. See what you guys think. So you're gonna get a little bit of a tutorial, kind of, sort of. So here is round 3 of the double crochets. Do we keep going with the double crochets or give it like a little center belt of like single crochets? I mean, this is just the bottom. We don't have to bring the bottom back in, but I was just wondering, do we break up this doubles a little bit just to give it some visual like texture to it without getting fancy with texture? Thank you. No, thumbs up, camera. There we go. I did post it in Discord. It's all right. She's, you know, I miss things in Discord too. No biggie. What do you guys think? Keep going with the doubles, or the doubles? I only need probably another 4 or 5 rounds to make it tall enough for my phone. No worries, Rebecca. I'm not to the point of needing those pictures anyway, so it's not a huge rush. Plus, the next one's probably not going to be as scrappy as that one was. Hello, Arrow. Arrow Lover is here. I'm thinking I'm going to go another 4 rounds of doubles and see what we got going. It'd be great if I could use up this whole skein with this one bag, but I doubt it. It doesn't go a long ways necessarily, but I'm not exactly using up yarn. I'm not exactly using a yarn eater for a stitch. And then I need to do the strap. So we're just doing another round of doubles. So we're on round 7. So round, okay, repeat last round, round 7, repeat. Anybody want to test this that I have personally talked to? Anybody feel like throwing together a crossbody to test the pattern? I'll put this out as a quick little pattern. I mean, this one is a quick one. Because you were wondering about bags at markets. I love that. That's awesome. Thank you, Rebecca. Yeah, I love how you were able, that someone commented on it, but yet, and wanted it, possibly, and you were like, no, you can't have this one. This one's mine. It's special. So if I can put that pattern out, I will. I will do that, Erin. You got it. Erin's it. Erin's my tester. Okay, so there's round 7 or round 4. That is kind of nice. Just a nice plain stitch. It is going to have holes, but you know what? It's kind of a phone bag, you know? So, I mean, you could put keys in here. They might poke through, but you could put keys in here. They won't fall out, but they'll poke through. All right, so we're going to do another stacked single crochet. And like I said, I was going to do another 4 rounds of doubles. So I was going to have a total of 7 rounds. I love how you're the precious. Hey, Grammy, read it. Let me show you something. Your bag or your little thingy is a lot prettier than mine, but that's okay. I didn't pick the pink ones. I don't know that the pink ones. No, I think the pink ones are out when I got this one. There was a reason I went with this one over the other one. I don't remember why. Shiny. Yeah, mine's not as pretty as yours. Yours is like that metallic pink rose quartz color. I like that color. But I got the one I got, and I'm okay with that. But there's 2 more sets I want to get. And I would honestly probably use all of them because I have 3 projects I'm using the same hook for. So I literally just keep the 3 projects with the one hook. It just floats between them. So I could definitely use a couple more sets just so I could have that one size hook. So there's a rainbow one I want. It's in my wish list on Amazon, and then there's a blue set I am coveting. Shouldn't be coveting, but I am like super like excited to get those eventually. Hopefully, I don't know. If not before then, I will definitely be birthday gifting them to myself in May. I am missing some because I'm using them. I have one. The one is right here. This is the one I'm using between like a couple different projects. And there might be another one down here. So I am missing a couple because I'm using them. They're with projects. Hey there, Helix. How are you? My goodness, I have like a week left of March, and that Shalina shawl she's not getting done very fast, but this week hopefully I'll get some work done on it. I will say though that 20 minutes is not going to get me a row on those, and I was trying to do a row on them, a row on it every day, because that would have gotten me done with it by the end of March. But if I go past March 31st, it's not a big deal. I will get it done soon. The rows are just longer and longer. Okay, so I've done another row. How many do I have here? 5. So I want 2 more real quick. All right, so round 8 and round 9, I'm going to repeat the last round again. Why is it when I bump it up to 72, it gets warm? And I was freezing at 70. Doesn't make any sense to me. All right. So 2 more rounds. We'll get it done, Helix. We'll get it done. We will get it done. You'll be picking yours back to. So you're gonna start, like, you're gonna just work on yours because Airzy's starting hers now or something. Having said that, I'm not doing a pattern for as I want them unique for the family for Christmas. Hey, that works, Marianne. But you know, I mean, I wouldn't say write it down. Just write it down and be like, just, you know, like you did with the, oh, what's it called? Was it the gloves that you did? I was able to convince you to write down. I would say write that one down as you go, and then just type it up and just put it out there and be like, here you go. It's not tested, but here you go. If you want it, this is what I did as I did it. You know, like kind of like I'm doing now, where I'm writing it down row by row. And yeah, and then just put it out there like that. Then they add the pattern. Be like, don't come at me. It's not tested. It's not tested. So, I put a poncho pattern out there for you, Miss Bibi. I gotta pick up the purple one and finish it. Yes, and now that I've finished overhauling my office and officially started the editing project, this week I need to make a Plant vs. Zombies pea shooter plant and the chopper plant. Woof! You got distracted leaving to know this past week or so. Wow, I need to read into that one a little bit. Hold on. I got distracted leaving to know this past week or so. Yeah, baby, you have a special package coming. Pea shooter plant, that sounds it, right? You got distracted learning to knit this past week. Gotcha. See, that makes more sense. Now I can read between. Now I can read what you're saying. I'm usually pretty good at those, those puzzles where the words are all messed up and you can find the words within the words. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they leave certain letters out or something. So there's 6 rows. We're going to do one more round and see what we got. I think I might end it with a few rounds of singles. What do you think? Or should I just... So I need to put it out there. She can make anyone to put out to the masses. Oh my gosh. There you go, Rebecca. Frizzy to save the day. Yes, Frizzy, share the link. Do share. I want to see what it looks like. So anyway, I don't know. I was talking about the dragon. Speaking of, like, it just got me thinking of amigurumis with your pea shooter thing. I have some yarn that I bought. It's like a blue denim kind of color with like rainbowy, like pastel rainbowy speckles all over it. It's a Bernat blanket yarn. I can't remember what the colorway is called, but I was going to use it to make a floppy cat, but I was thinking about using it to make the dragon. And then I was going to use like black fur yarn for the fur part of it. And yeah, so I don't know. That's one of those things, like, if I make it, like, would anybody even, like, buy it, you know? This is true, Rebecca. He only turns 5 one time. You know, if only we could turn 5 multiple times, right? Not, I mean, maybe not 5, but, like, whatever that one age is that you would like to go back to. You know, is there an age? Let's talk about that. Let's not make that a topic of conversation, you know, whether it be a short topic or not. But I honestly don't know what age I would go back to because I still feel like I act like a kid at my age. So I don't know. I don't know that I'd go back to high school. I'm thinking during our military. And, like, you know, but then you got to think about, like, the kids. If you've got any kids, you know, I don't want to go back to where I didn't have kids necessarily. But I'm just saying, like, is there a time in your life at a certain age that you enjoyed or something that you would go back to, you know, like an age where you're independent, take care of yourself, but I don't know. Do you go further back to where you have to have an adult pay for everything and take care of everything, but yet you're still responsible for some things? You know, I don't know. Okay, so there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 rows of double crochets. 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't write them all down then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So round 10, right? So I've got 1, 2, 3 of single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7. Okay. Maybe if I make those 3, I can skip the chopper. I can't click on it. I can't click on it. Maybe not reliving anything, but, like, is there an age, like, that you would go back to, like, not necessarily a time in your life, but, like, what's like an age? Not necessarily reliving anything, but is there an age that you would go back to? Like, you know, not relive what happened, but relive that age, turning that age. That makes sense. See, that's what I'm talking about, Rebecca. Have the knowledge and wisdom you have, but maybe have a body of a 20. But I would like to know what I know now. Right? Yeah. Okay. What do y'all think? Do I do a couple more rounds or do I top it off? So it's almost as tall as it's going to be. So my phone fits to the top. I'm thinking top it off with a couple rounds of something. What do y'all think? Gatling P. I need y'all's opinions. Do, 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 do. What do y'all think? Do I go 2 more rounds of double crochets and then top it off, or do I top it off? I don't know. Like, it's as tall as my phone is right now, so it's about 6 or 7 inches tall. I feel like it needs to be just topped off. Okay, so chain 1. Let's try half double crochets and see what we think of that. I don't know if I want to do single crochets. Am I going to do a zipper? I don't know. I was thinking of actually doing a button, like making a chain loop. So like I would have a chain loop right here that would come over the front, and there would be a big button right here. To close it. My confidence when it comes to sewing is not there, so I go the lazy route. I mean, I suppose I could do like a flap with a button. That way it holds things in better. I don't know. I would have to I need someone to sew for me. Oh, I had 2 other patterns in my Etsy cart. That's funny. Yep, you can just crochet. What am I caught on? Like this stitch got caught as I was coming through. What do y'all think, though? I'm not confident enough to put a zipper in. I don't know why. I'm hesitant to put a zipper in because I feel like it's going to make it look like poo. And I don't have zippers that are short enough that'll go across here because it'll have a long tail that tucks down in, so that might look a little funny. That might look a little silly. I would find a way to make it look silly, that's for sure. Let's try that slip stitch again. I think I missed a spot. There we go. All right, so I did a round of half doubles. Doesn't really look different. It does a little bit. Maybe I should do singles instead of half doubles, like Marianne said, because the singles look dramatically different-ish. All right, it's a quick frog, so we're going to single crochet. On the one I made last year. Cool. You did a button on yours and used vintage buttons from your thrifting stash. That's cool. Well, I need to find some vintage buttons. I don't have vintage buttons. I don't know if I can find vintage buttons. But I do have here, let me show you the buttons I do have. I think the buttons I have would look cute with this. If I can find them quickly. Yes. And they're big buttons too. Chunky buttons with a chunky bag. Magnetic buckle closure. Oh yeah, that's gonna look cute. Chunky button with a chunky bag. Yeah, these are coconut shell buttons. And I've got a bunch of them, so. Marianne, you inspired this. Marianne, where is a place that you're fond of? Like doesn't have to be a city or a town necessarily named, but like a park or a beach or something like that. Where is there a location in the United States that you have fond memories of or would love to visit again or something like that? We'll be adding more of those patterns. I would like to, what? Oh, so you added a bag that looks like an apple and a flower bucket bag. Ooh, those sound interesting. See, I'm not gonna call mine. What'd you call your pouch? Yours are like the darn it bags or something? Or no, are those different from this? No, those are the cinch bags, right? Not the crossbodies. Camel's Hump Mountain in Vermont. I don't know how to use that in the name. Or, hold on. Smuggler's Notch in Vermont. Wonder what notch means. Let's see, what is notch? What is a notch? I might be able to use that. What do y'all think of these? Hold on. What do y'all think of the name? Oh, let's see. Oh, I need what? Hold on. I need a adjective that describes a notch. Let's see. How about the Well, I'm doing, if I do a pattern for this, I'm naming this one. That's why, and you're the inspiration, so I'm using you. I was thinking, what about the, I don't know if I should go with the top notch crossbody bag. I don't know if that's already been used or something. Or if I want to do the the Nifty Notch the Nifty Notch crossbody bag. Because Notch, you know, comes from that place that you like. So, no sew magnetic closures for my chicken bag. Put a no sew one in Discord. Oh, I need to see this. Ooh. Might have to make that apple bag. I don't know though. Every time I make bags like that though, I have to line them. That apple bag is gonna have to be lined. I don't see the magnetic closure. Oh, right here. Never mind, I found it. No, so oh, it just goes. You just clamp it down over the top. That's interesting. How does that work? Oh, you just pinch it down. Huh. That's not a bad idea. What do y'all think of the Nifty Notch crossbody? If you want to play and snuggle, I think I'm going to make it in a parfait chunky. Alright, so I've done 2 rounds of single crochets. I think I'm going to do one more maybe. We'll see. I'll show you guys here in just a second and see if we want to do 3 rounds or just 2, or, you know, it's got to aesthetically look nice. So we're sitting at, I feel like it needs to be taller, deeper than it is wide. You know what I'm saying? We're sitting at about that much above my phone. So it's literally just those 2 rounds. I feel like I need to go at least another round or 2. What time is it? 8:36 already, man. For a quick bag, it's taking a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I'm gonna do I want to do maybe 2 more rounds of single crochets, and then I'll do the I'm actually running out of yarn. Yay! So maybe I just do the 1 round, but I need to figure out where to put my loop for my button, if I do a button. All right, so if I do the button, I need to go, do I want to start the chain from the same, like come out of one loop or one chain or stitch and come back into the same stitch and just have like a little teardrop loop, or should I go 1 or 2 stitches over and make it like a horseshoe U-shaped loop? All right, so round 11 through 13 single crochet rounds. So if I do I think the horse, and it needs to be tight enough that it can go around this. All right. Okay, have a great day, BB. I hope it's a good doctor's appointment for you. All right, so I have, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so in the middle of 15 would be, so if I did 3 in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these 3 right here. So I come in 6 stitches, 4, 5, and 6. And on the 7th one, I do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 5, It's got to be enough to go around. I don't know how to do this, y'all. I'm figuring this out as I go here. So it needs to go down and around and loop back up. So I'm going to try 15. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so loop it around there and then back here. I think 15 should be plenty. I feel like I should maybe go down to 12. Hold on. Take 1, 2, 3 out, because it will stretch a little bit. Yeah, I think I'll do 12. Hello, Jennifer. All right, skip over 1, and then I'm going to single crochet into the next one, and then we're going to go 12 stitches. No, 13 stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be the 3 in the center, though. Wait, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7, 14, 15. Okay, and then I should have 15 more stitches over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't. It's in the center. That's all I know. Which I don't know why I'm counting the other side. Doesn't matter, because I'm not doing anything on the other side except sewing the button on. Are y'all good at describing how to do stuff in text? Can you tell me how to sew a button on? I need you to show me how to sew a button, but describe it in words. Even though I need to visually see things. Okay. So, I'm trying to think. Do I want to do another round and add my handles to it? I don't know. I should have enough. Or I can just start from this edge here and do... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to do a strap here. So my stitch has kind of shifted a little bit, so I need to slip stitch over a couple stitches. And this one's on the side. All right. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet back into the third chain. 1, 2, 3. I have to do it down into there just to get it. We're going to do something else. We're going to single crochet first. And then we're going to go Have you ever done up any of your book characters in a pixel graph pattern? Let's see. I wonder what would happen if I kept going like this. Definitely doesn't stretch very much. So I'm basically doing like the stacked single crochet, but it like I'm just stacking and stacking. How long do I make a strap for a crossbody? Because every body is different and everybody is different. I honestly don't mind this for a strap. What was that noise? Yes, Devin loves her graphs. She's a Graphcan queen. Loves them. So I want it to be like how long? Marianne, how long were you making them? Good morning. Ugh, my eye keeps like it's like a got an air like a drop of water in it or something, even though it's or an air bubble or something. Yours is 48 inches long, like 48 inches long from like the top of the shoulder of the strap to the bag, or is it 42 inches long before you fold it over? What do y'all think of that for a strap? I'm literally just doing the stacked single crochets over and over and over. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know how long to make it before it's attached. As soon as I finish this, I might have the button left to finish after the live because I need to look up to see how to sew a button on. But I did something wrong there. Stretches a little bit. Just made them long. 40 inches long, then attached to the other side. So that would make it around 24 inches long. Gotcha. Okay. So just need to keep doing this for a few minutes. What do y'all think of that as a strap, though? It does stretch. I thought it didn't, but no, now that I'm looking, it does. So I need to take into account that it stretches a lot. So, ooh, that has a lot of stretch to it. Do I want to take this back out and do the braided strap? Or keep going with this? What do y'all think? Keep going with this, which, again, it's super easy to work up. So, like, I was thinking maybe doing the braided corded strap. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Crochet braided cord. So it would look like this. Kind of similar to that. Excuse me. The one on the Addy, I think it was 42 inches, roughly. I mean, I measured it to I have these Post-it note things on my desk that are measured about 40 inches apart. And so it measured roughly about that. Yeah, it's a 42-inch I-cord. Okay, so between a 42 and 48 inch would be fine. It stretches a lot though, so like it goes from this to that when it's stretched out. it's gonna have a phone in it, you know, so it's gonna be, I mean, this isn't light. And then anything else that whoever gets this puts in it, you know. Let me attach it like this. Yeah, it's gonna stretch quite. It's gonna pretty much stretch to its max. Oh my gosh, seriously, come on. This yarn, I tell you, this is why I'm ready to get rid of it, because it's very, like, it's splitty. And it's starting to get that way right here. See this? I don't know if you can see it, how splitty it's getting. It's just, it gets annoying. When it starts separating like that. All right, let me find a stitch marker to put in here to hold it from coming out. It pretty much stretches all the way out. I know, I like the braided cord. Let's see if I can do it, though. If I can't, I'll go back to this. The braided cord, you do... I should be able to do it from this. I think. Doesn't like to be frogged a bunch either. All right, so... I'll go here. No. I'm going to go into the stitch that I just did. Come on, hook. Work with me here. What in the world? But then it does that. That's not what I want it to do. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to start the braided cord. Because it starts from a chain 2. So chain 2, and then you do a single crochet into the second. But then you twist it and like... No. I gotta look it up again. For some reason, it's the getting started. Find my room card and sunglasses when I use cotton, so not a ton of stretch. Yeah, that's yeah. I know that this is acrylic; it'll stretch a little bit, but let me find YouTube crochet braided cord. Just gotta remember how to start it. Mute. 2. Then I go into the first one, single. It goes into the second one. Okay. Okay, I gotta figure out if I can do that. Okay. All right, so chain 2. I go into this one, and then it goes into this one. The thing is it's not attached very well. This flipping yarn. Oh, there we go, Jiminy Christmas. No, I can't do that. It's one of those I'm gonna have to make and then attach. Okay. We're just gonna do like I was doing. we're just gonna do this. Stack single crochets. That's all right. You know, and the funny thing is cotton still stretches a little bit too. So you still have to take into account the stretch that it has. Because honestly, I could do the same strap with the cotton, and I think because of the stitch that I'm using, it's a natural, it just elastic kind of type of thing. It's just a natural stretchy. I don't know if I like that though, because it's doing that. It's getting big right there. And I want this to be like nicely done so that it can be sold. Because I'm making these things and making them to be sellable at a market. So I want it to look nice. Okay, I'm just gonna sit back and do this for a few minutes while I talk. I might pull my hair back. Y'all can see how thick it gets, how fluffy and thick it gets when it's washed, freshly washed. Makes a nice thick blanket on my neck. I'm just not liking this. Can y'all give me a strap idea? Bag cord. Something I can start from the bag. I don't want to. I want to start it from the bag. Let's see what they do here. Just have to flip the bag around. All right, let me try that again. Well, the strap is what's going to give me my pain point. Yep, I'm just going to have to be like, all right, starting in the second. I just don't know if I like how thin that attaching point is right there. I mean, I could always come back and like tack it down, I guess, but I don't want to have to do that. I like the braided cord, but this yarn is not going to do well with the braided cord. Nope. This yarn is not liking the braided cord. Let's see, what do we do here? Just get me to the thing. Three, double crochet, a double crochet 3 cluster, and then chain 2 and a double crochet 3 cluster. I think I know how to do that. Let's see if this is too thick of a bag strap. I would pick this up. I was going to crochet with it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This might be too thick of a strap. 2, and then back in here. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to turn, slip into there. What do you think? Is that going to be too thick? Looks like it's going to be too thick. It needs a thin strap. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. Hold on. You yarn over, go in here, chain 1, finish, yarn over, go in here. Go in here, chain 1. Trying a foundation half double crochet as my strap. Chain 1, finish. Chain 1, finish. I don't think I chained 1. Yeah, I really wish I think I just have low confidence in sewing for some reason. I don't know why I can't seem to like stop dragging my feet and just do it. All right, pull up loop, chain, and finish. I think this is the strap. It looks nicer than the stack single I was doing. It is stretchy, but it has a nice strap look to it. And it's nice and solid all the way across, I think. Man, this yarn gets fuzzy the more you work with it. I'm so ready to be done with it. It's definitely going to be one of those yarns that pills quite a bit. So hopefully the recipient is okay with this particular bag. I won't be making another chunky one like that, at least with this yarn. All right, so I need to make this strap as long as my 2 Post-it notes on my desk. And then I'll call it good. Good morning. You are not late. You are right on time for you. You came in when you were ready. When you were meant to is what I meant. Supposed to be doing spring cleaning this week, but this morning has been hijacked by me creating a bag. Quick bag though. So I just got to finish this strap, and then eventually I will sew the button on later, but I will show you what the button will look like. So I'm just doing basically a foundation half double crochet row for my strap. I don't know how I'm going to describe this in my pattern, because you basically, you yarn over, you go into this like V that the last stitch made, you chain one, and then you finish your half double crochet. Pull up your loop, chain one, finish your half double crochet. So you just keep doing it over and over. And this basically takes care of your chain and your first row of like blankets or scarves or whatever you want to make with this foundation row without the chains, doing the chains first. So did the @ handle change? I didn't realize that was Valerie, because I see @V Cottrell. All right, so I'm almost halfway. I'm a little over halfway to the other Post-it. I need to tape these Post-its down. I just keep forgetting, so I'm grateful they haven't been pulled off yet. Because they've definitely had their chance of coming off. Now this one skein will make one bag, one little crossbody, so. I still have a little bit left, but not a lot to make anything else. Not enough to make anything else after this. Good morning. Yep, I'm stretching it out a little bit, so yarn over, go in, chain, finish. Chain, finish. I have to keep reminding myself to do the chain, because when I do these, I go along and I'm like, did I chain one? So I have to like talk my way through these. Chain one, finish. I need to see myself visually doing it so I know what it looks like. And I should count and see. See, the thing is I'm making this with a chunky yarn, so like, you know what I need to do? I need to replicate this bag with a cotton. Okay, quick question. Do I remake this in a single strand or double strand cotton just to test for other sizes? You know what I mean? Like, probably single stranded, but this cotton single stranded is thin, so it would take a whole lot more. I think I need to do single stranded, because some people might do single stranded like cotton or single stranded acrylic. So I need to figure out what single stranded for weight, how much yarn it would take, and like how many rounds I need to do, because with this one I was able to do like y'all, 13 rounds made this whole crossbody in chunky. You never single strand with bags? You always double strand? I know some people don't like to double strand, so that's why I was curious if I should try to do one. I mean, it's quick enough. I could do both. I could try one single stranded and one double stranded. Okay, if I stretch this out, it goes all the way from Post-it note to Post-it note, and that's fully stretched. So I'm going to, is that a crossbody though? Is that long enough? I mean, it's gonna stretch down to my hip, so I think it is. Okay, I gotta make sure I didn't twist it. All right. So I'm gonna start one more. I go in here, pull up my loop. go in here, find my strand, slip through that one and the first chain, and then finish my half double, come over to the next one and slip stitch into that one. All right, scissors, where are my scissors? Working double shop cord. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of you. What do y'all think of the name though that I came up with? Now I can't remember what it was. It was, what was it? The something notch bag crossbody. What was it? Do y'all remember what I said? Oh, you always single strand. Okay. I was like, that doesn't sound right with you. It didn't. I was like, really? I don't know if you caught me doing that. I was like, you do double stranded? What did I call this thing? The something notch bag. The good thing about it being splitty is that I can split it when I sew my tail in. Okay, so I should try it single-stranded then. What did I say it? No, it wasn't top notch. It was it was something like describing it. The simple notch? No, what was it? It wasn't top notch. The something with an N. Not nice notch. The nifty notch. The nifty notch crossbody. I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. And the other thing about this yarn being split is, look, I could take a strand out of it and I can use that to sew my button on, and it matches. Nifty. The nifty notch crossbody. I like that. And that is after my friend Marianne for her inspiration. All right, I got 15 minutes, y'all. So, okay. So tomorrow I have basically stacked all my WIPs behind me. Even the ones I took with me this weekend. I tried to put each one in its own box. So each one is a WIP. I didn't have enough. So there's 2 in this one. There's 2 bags in this one. And then, yeah, so everything's almost in its own container. So we're going to go through and we're going to take one at a time. Basically, I'm going to start from the bottom. Over here is number 1. And I have 22. I have 18 crochet ones and 4 Tunisian ones. The nifty notch crossbody. So here is the crossbody. All right, so it's going to be like this. Let me see if I can. I need to sew this button on so you can get a better idea of what it looks like. Let me sew the button on. Let me sew the button on, All right, so I don't know how much of this I'm going to need. I'm going to go like that because I need it to be single-stranded, so I'm going to cut it that long, though. All right, so I'm going to peel one of these out of here. Peel one, peel one. All right. How easy that was. All right, and then will this fit through here? Can I force it through? I can force it through. I'll use the next one size down. That one will work. Okay, so trying to remember how to do this. All right, so I'm going to pull one side through, and then I'm going to knot it. Right? I do have it written down. I have it written down. The nifty notch crossbody. Okay, I'm going to sew it to the top of the first or the last double crochet round. Ooh, I don't know how to do this. Do I come up from the bottom? I think I come up from the bottom. Right? I don't know. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants here, y'all. Okay. I'm going to go through this and just keep going up and down until I'm satisfied that it's not going to come out or come off. We'll go a couple more. Go 1, 2, and then one more. 3. I said a couple, but I meant 3. All right, then I'm going to take these 2 ends and knot them. And then I'm going to take glue and glue my knot. I mean, if this comes out, it's somebody was working hard to get it off. Okay, so I'm going to cut that like that. Do you think it'd be okay to leave like that little bit like that? I don't know if you can see it. And it's done. Oh, it's done. It's done. Little crossbody. Let me put my phone, like right now, it sits like that. It sits short, but if you put stuff in it, it's gonna stretch. Now, it's definitely not perfect because oh my goodness, I totally messed that up. But what I might do is, I have enough yarn, I might go around the top of this and hide that a little bit because it's like way off center. So it is not centered now that I look at it. When I made it, it was centered. But now it's like, it's off center a little bit. And what is going on with this? There we go. Da-da-da! The nifty notch. It needs some tweaks. But there you go. I just need to tweak. Basically, I need to move this over, like right here. It needs to be moved over a stitch, but that's okay. It was centered. I promise it was. And look, I made that all from one strand. Like, I did not cut it or anything. That was all one strand of yarn. And I have this left over. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that leftover. I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I suppose I could make a flap. What I could do is I could make a flap that comes over. And then what this could be used for inside is I could leave it there, you know, and crochet over it. And this could be used as like a little key ring. You know, you could hang your keys on that. Clip your keys to it. I could go a couple more rounds and maybe do that. I don't know. Do, 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 do. I know, right? Do, 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 do. There's my kazoo. I mean, it's a cute little pouch, so I'm definitely going to have to get some cotton out and recreate that in cotton, which I'll probably do as soon as I'm done with this live. I think I'm going to frog this out and do it with this. All right, I got to get it untangled. What time have we got? 10 minutes. All right, we're going to work on frogging. So I'm spring cleaning, you know, I'm frogging a project I wasn't going to do, so, or I'm not going to do anymore. So that's part of the spring cleaning, y'all. So if you guys want to work on something for 10 minutes from your WIPs, whether you frog it or work on it for 10 minutes, there you go. That's what we're going to do. We're spring cleaning one of my projects off my list, or yeah, that I'm not doing. Yeah, so if you guys want to make project bags or little crossbodies, I wonder how many I can make with all the thick yarn I have over there. I don't know if I want to make that many though. I mean, it sounds close enough to me. Oh, hey, I need to take this off. I need to remove this. Hello, Gloria. Gloria. Good morning, good morning. Getting some screen cleaning going. Because I worked on a crossbody the whole time. You have a comb you can put, I read that already. I don't know why I thought it was new. My brain was like, ooh, new comment. So the thing is, if I redo this, I'm gonna have to like figure out how many more I gotta do. So with a chunky yarn, you can make a crossbody with one skein of yarn, pretty much. So there we go. This yarn gets really fuzzy the more it's like messed with. I just want to be done with it. I don't know what to do with the rest of this yarn. This might become amigurumi stuffing because there's not enough to do anything with it. Not even a beanie. It might be able to do like a small pencil pouch maybe? I don't know. Something. Okay, so I got 7 minutes to play with this. All right, so I did 15. I left those hooks upstairs. All right, so this yarn calls for, I think it's a 5.5. Yeah, it calls for a 5.5, but I'm going to do a 5. So I need to figure out how many stitches. So I did 15. How wide was that though? Let's measure it. Measure tape. Where are you? Oh, one right here. Okay, so the crossbody came out about 6.5 inches. Okay. 6 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's not quite half. So I'm going to go to, all right, so if I did 12 and 3 to make 30, if I do 24 plus 3 to make 30, right? No, that would be 24. 24 would be 48. Plus 6 would be 54. Let's see. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, so 24 is slightly bigger. So I'm going to go down to 21. It's a round of threes. That's why I'm doing that. So I took 3 out. I should have 21 stitches, but I want to have one on either end with 21 in the center. So I need 23. So 1, 2, and then I'm going to do single into the second. Right? No, I need to go one more. So I need 24. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to make a pocket to attach inside the bag. That's not a bad idea. I might be able to do that. I might do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hold on. 5, 6, 7. Y'all are making me work with one strand here. 8, 9, 10. So 21, 21 is 42 plus 6 is 48. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Starting another whip, y'all. 16, 17, 18, or put keys in it. Yep, 18, 19, 20. The thing is, 21, 22, 23. So the thing is, with the keys, they'll still poke out because the back side of the pocket's going to be, unless I do like a pocket that does like, is it like, I don't, are we thinking like one side, like I make like a square, like a flat piece square, and I sew 3 sides and make it a pocket? Because if so, it's still going to have holes on the one side, because I would do single crochets for the pocket. Or do I make it a long rectangular piece, fold it in half, and seam the 2 sides, and then just attach it to where it, like, it's one of those pockets that flaps inside this in the thing, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense. All right, so I need to put 3 in the last one. This purple is dark. It's darker than that yarn that I just used. Whew. One, 2, 3. Like, I can't see this. It's crazy. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I got 1 minute left. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday. It's been fun starting our spring cleaning week with you, even though I started with a make. I finished a make. It started and finished. So we started something fresh and finished it. Started it fresh off. And then so tomorrow we will work these. Yeah, I was thinking I could do a top border of the bag. That's true. But I have my button on here, so I think I want to keep this like this. So I think I'm just going to leave it like it is. I'll just, you know, it's handmade. It doesn't have to be perfect. So, I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope you stay healthy and know that you are all somebody to somebody. And I hope you feel the love. And I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place, 7:30 a.m. Central, and we will work on our whips. 20 minutes on each whip, and we'll cycle through our whips. If you only have one whip, then you just work the whole time on it with us, if you can. So, I will see you guys later. Bye.